Superman of science, and he loves to play with fire. And the things he'll do, you can too, if you so desire. To try this at home with Mr. G.
Hello, and welcome back to Do Try This at Home. Do Try This at Home is the show that takes ordinary household items and turns them into something extraordinary. I'm your host, Mr. G, and hey, today is St. Patrick's Day. That's right, that's why I'm wearing my green recycle t-shirt in honor of St. Patrick's Day. You know you're supposed to wear green on St. Patrick's Day. So anyhow, before we get started with today's episode, I want to tell you, it's a twofer. Two for the price of one. That's right, I'm going to show you two nifty tricks that you'll be able to do at your local pub, because I'm sure a few of you are going to go out and do a little bit of partying on St. Patty's Day. It's kind of tradition. And with these tricks, you might be able to win a little scratch from some people at your local pub. So before you head out, be sure to watch this episode and practice these little gems, and you might be able to come back a lot richer. So you'll probably look something like this on your way out, but a little St. Patty's Day magic for you here. This is how you're going to look when you come back in. Yeah, that's right. You might be missing a lens. Look a little more disheveled probably too. I didn't really do any magic to my look. It's already kind of stubbly and disheveled, so I started out that way. Anyhow, what you're going to need for today's episode is you're going to need a pair of sunglasses that's cheap and can easily be broken, or where you can pop the lens out of one side like I've done here. This is actually part of what we're going to be doing. It's kind of imperative. So carry a pair of these in your pocket if you want to show this to any of your friends. You're also going to need, for the other trick I'm going to show you, 2 quarters and a dime. That's it, 2 quarters and a dime. So that's a pretty easy one. You'll probably find those lying around your pocket about halfway through your pub crawl. So anyhow, without any further ado, let's get started. All right, the first trick is pretty simple. You're going to need a piece of string with a weight attached to it to make it into a pendulum. Now, you can easily see that I'm swinging this pendulum back and forth in a single plane that just goes back and forth from left to right. Now, you might want to attach the pendulum, I've got a little paper clip here, onto some other object, the edge of a door or the edge of a cupboard, the underneath side of a cupboard or something like that, so that you don't have to hold it. But you can just hold it as well. You get the pendulum swinging back and forth like this. Now, give your magic St. Patty's Day glasses to the unsuspecting and have them put them on. One eye is still covered with the dark lens while the other eye has no lens there. And believe it or not, I'm not going to be able to show you how this looks here on camera, but try it for yourself, you'll be amazed. When you swing the pendulum and look at it, with these special sunglasses, it no longer looks like it's swinging back and forth. Your mind will make it look like it's swinging in a circle, like this, even though it isn't. Pretty cool. It's an effect, an optical illusion that you'll just have to try for yourself. Hey, that side of you looks pretty bright and that side of you looks pretty dim. What the heck's going on here? Woohoo! Got screwed up with my St. Patty's Day single lens sunglasses. Anyway, again, swinging a pendulum in a single plane with one eye covered with the sunglass, the other eye not covered, makes the pendulum look like it's swinging in a circle. So all you have to do is challenge somebody and say, how am I swinging the pendulum? They'll say, in a circle. But no. Take the sunglasses off and you'll clearly see that it's simply going back and forth. Okay, our second little trick for today is going to require me to come in a little bit closer. So, let me just pull you in a little bit closer. There we go. Now, what you're going to do is I call this trick buttered side down, because when you drop bread that's buttered, it always falls buttered side down. What you're going to do is you're going to take a quarter, put a dime on top of it, and put another quarter on top of that. So you've got a stack that's got a quarter on the top, a dime in the center, and another quarter on the bottom. Now, tell them that it has to be at least 10 inches above their hand. Have them drop only the bottom 2 coins, like this. Now again, remember the dime is on top of that bottom quarter. But every single time they drop it, it's going to land with the dime under the quarter. Let's see it again here. Again, dime is between the 2 quarters. I drop the bottom 2 coins, and they fall out of my hand because I missed. Let's try one more time. Make sure that they actually catch them in their palm. Here we go. Ready? Dime underneath quarter. Now, I'm going to slow this down when I show it back to you. You'll see exactly what's taking place. And it works every single time. Dime under the quarter. This trick is simply amazing because no matter how many times they try to get the dime to land on top of the quarter the way it's stacked in their fingers, they can't do it. Try it yourself at home. You'll be surprised. If you get it to happen even once, it's kind of unbelievable because what's happening is, because of the way you're forced to release the coins by holding that top coin in between your fingers, it always starts the coins in a flipping motion, and the dime will always land on the bottom, or, as I say, buttered side down. That was a pretty quick do try this at home. I hope everybody has a fantastic St. Patty's Day. Be safe. If you're going to go out to the pubs, don't even think about drinking and driving. I'm Mr. G, and I'll see you next time right here on Do Try This at Home! And today on Do Try This at Home, I am going to show you. Well, you might look something like this on your way out the door. You'll probably look more there. You'll probably.